Hi everyone, in this lecture we are going to pick up where we left off in implementing the flip card functionality. Alright, so we know that when the card, for the first time, when the card is flipped or card is flipped is equal to true, we want to assign the value of the this keyword, which is exactly the card that the user has clicked, to our first card. And in any other scenario, we want to say card is flipped equal to false and assign the value of the this keyword to the second card. So let's go ahead and let's console log all of these so they make more sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them inside an object, right? And we are going to log to the console an object. So the first item or the first item in this object is going to be card is flipped, and the second one is going to be first card. And I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it right here. And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the first card and the second card, right? So this is second card. Let's save it. Let's come here. Let's go to our project. Let's go to inspect console. Let's what if I put it on the side? I mean, would that be better? Yes, I think this is better, right? This is better. So if I click on this, it means that the card is flipped is true and the value is the first card. So let's come here, let's see. So card is flipped is true. So if we come here, now this if statement has run. All right, and in that we see card is flipped and first card. Card is flipped equals to true and first card is the element that has been clicked. So this is the element that has been clicked. That's why we put them inside this object, right? So the first item inside the object is card is flipped, which equals to true. And the second one shows exactly which card has been flipped. It doesn't matter if it is the first card, the middle cards, or the last one. When the user clicks for the first time on any card, that card is going to be the first card. So let's refresh. If the user clicks on this one, it is going to be our first card. So first card has that value. So now let's go ahead and let's click on the second card. And on the second card, we see that the first card has that value and the second card has this value. All right. So this is how we can map which card is the card that the user has clicked on. So if we click on any other card, we are going to see that this if statement works again, which we are going to prevent it from working as well. So this is where the logic of this game breaks down. Of course, we are going to fix this down in our later lectures in this chapter, but we are going to go ahead and we are going to implement this functionality step by step. So the first step is we want to find out which is the first card that the user has clicked. We have successfully mapped it. This is the first card that the user has clicked, and we want to know what is the second card that the user has clicked. So this is the second card that the user has clicked. For now, we are not interested in the third or fourth card. We are going to lock the board. Don't worry about that. So we have successfully found our first card and our second card. At this point, what I'm going to do is we have to find out whether those two cards they match. So I'm going to come out of here. So I'm just going to add a comment. I'm just going to say first click, and this is going to be first card, right? Let's put it right here and let's grab it. Second click, second card. Checking whether the cards match. All right, so we want to check whether the cards match. So first off, before going further, what I'm going to do is we are going to console log a lot of things, right? Because it provides a better understanding, better stream of understanding for everyone. Okay, so we are going to grab our first card, and we are going to go into data set. Now this data set property, this is going to tap inside here, this data name. So this data set is going to grab this value. All right, and here is the interesting thing about this HTML attribute that we can modify to our own will. So what comes after this? I'm going to put in name, and you might ask, why name? Why do we need to know the name? Because when I created this data name attribute, I told you guys in our very first lecture that this data dash is provided by HTML, but this name part is optional, is arbitrary. You can write anything that you want. And I have written name. So this name, whatever you write here, you can access the value of this attribute through this name, through this thing that you have added here. That's why we provided name. So this name is the same name as this one right here. And when we do that, we will be able to grab the baby bear value. All right, so let's console log it and let's see how it works. Let's come here, let's click on this, and we see it is a baby bear. So let's click on this. We see again baby bear, right? Because this is the second card. Click, we see cat. Click, we see another cat. This is a bird. This is a bird. This is a hamster. We see dog, and this is going to be curious cat, and this is going to be curious cat. There is some problems here, so let's go ahead and let's console log the second card as well. So second card, let's see if it works properly this time. Data set of undefined at 23. So second card. It's exactly line 23. So let's go to console. Let's trash everything. Let's come here. Second card dot name. Second card dot dataset dot name. All right. So we are out of our if statement, right? Or we are inside the else statement. I think we should still be inside the else statement, because this is a part of the else statement. So let's go inside there. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's click. This is our first card, all right? And when I click on the second one, it shows that both of them are baby bear. Let's trash it. Let's reload the page. Let's click on this one. This is bird. And if I click on this one, so the first one is bird and the second one is cat. All right. So what does this mean? It means that we want to find out whether the first card and the second card, they are the same. Okay. So when the text of the data name is the same, for example, when baby bear equals baby bear, then they should stay. It means that they match. So if I click on this one and this one, both of them are the same, then they match. All right. So let's go ahead and let's implement that functionality. So I'm just going to go ahead and should I remove them? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and remove them because we have a lot of code and you have it in the video, so there is no need to put them there. So what I'm going to do here is we are going to create another if statement, and we want to find out if the first card dataset name equals the second card dataset name, and then if they match, we want to add an event listener or remove the event listener. All right, so that functionality we are going to complete in our next lecture. See you guys then.